Yeah, wrong way around. Just take that down. Ah, dear. What a day. What a day. Hi, greetings and welcome fellow IT support agents. Been day. Yes. Oh, sorry, I was going to do a little bit of a review on the updates with Eve Valkyrie today, because I wanted to do that for ages. But I just got so wound up at work today. I just had to sort of I had to get my little 2 cents in, like rant about it, because it was just well. See, the thing is, now that I've come down, I've kind of like sort of calmed down a little bit. It's a shame, because I really wanted to yell and scream and say "Ah!" We've had fun today. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let me see. It gives you this lineup. So try and keep with it. I mean, it might get a little bit needlessly complex, but I mean, to be perfectly honest, you can't write this stuff. I mean, just to show you of the level of incompetence that we have to deal with at work, it is just so annoying. I mean, not only just the people that we deal with, other members of like the staff, but also the way the whole thing is set up. It is set up on such I think user-friendly called it military grade incompetence. That is just gets you now and again. I mean, I deal with it okay from the beginning, and it just goes on and on and on and on, but it piles up. And earlier on this morning I thought my head was about to explode. Okay, I'll just give you the run-in, just to see if, like I said, try and see if we can keep up with this. Okay, simple call comes out, a person is not receiving emails. Okay, cool, no problems. Go to check his credential settings, and he is receiving emails. It's just not from one specific person. Okay, fine, fair enough. Let's check his rules and internet settings. No rules say don't take it from him. Now I looked at the emails in question, and it was sent over to like 20 or 30 different people. His name was included, the email address was there. Fine, fair enough. Oi. But he just didn't receive the email, so I looked at the timestamp. Yeah, fine, no, just wasn't there. So, okay, not on the rules or settings. I even reset his entire profile back to scratch, just to make sure that was not the case. But it didn't work. He still didn't get emails. So after resetting his computer back to the base settings, it looks like it's not an issue that's on his computer. Fine, fair enough. This is a job for the exchange team, people who deal with emails on the server section. Just so you know, I am the local based IT support. The exchange team is based somewhere else, and they look at the exchange server. But I cannot put the call directly from my inbox to the exchange team. Don't know why. I mean, I've asked the question many times. I don't know why, but I have to give it to the service desk first. And the service desk, they manage all the calls. They push the calls left, right and centre. So I push the call from my queue to the service desk and say, this needs to be the task to the exchange team to have a look out and figure out what's going on. Okay, fine. They passed it through to the exchange team. They had a look at the email, and they said, there's nothing wrong on the exchange team side. Everything seems to be all fine and dandy. And then they passed it back to the service desk team to pass back to me. Okay, fine. Okay, there's nothing wrong with his computer and nothing wrong with the exchange team. So I had a little look around, dig deep, and I said, okay, pass this back to the exchange team, asking for further info. What do they want me to do? How can we proceed with this call? And they said, okay. Each time we're doing a message backwards and forwards, it goes to the service desk, then to the exchange team. Okay, so they updated the call saying, right, what we need to do is just check to make sure that the sender, the problem could be on the sender's credentials. So go to the sender's computer and find out if his contacts may be misaligned or whatever. I need to basically refresh or delete the sender's contact details and and reload it up, get it to reload from scratch, basically. Okay, so I looked up the sender's ID, sender ID, and the ID is based in India. Okay, so not something that I can actually do locally, but there is, however, a local IT support in India. So I sent the call back to the messaging team. Back to the service there, saying, please pass this call to the local support in India. Okay, pass the call to the India and ask them to, as suggested by the messaging team, to go and wipe this person's contact details. This person happened to be like a branch CEO, managing director, big boss type person, and I thought, yeah, glad it's not me that has to do it, so just pass it up to someone over there. Okay, the message, I thought that was it, right, done, dusted. It's gone to the Indian help desk, sorry, the Indian local support, because the messaging team came sorted out. Okay, but then about a couple of days later, the call comes back into my queue, and I'm thinking, okay, why is this call in my queue? Now look at it, it says, please refer to notes from messaging team, from the exchange team, messaging team, same thing. Okay, so I looked through the list, about 10 different notes have been made up, and messaging team says, please state the to and from. I thought, okay, I thought I did this in the previous email, but okay, so I looked up the information. The information is, this is the person it's coming from, please come to. Send it back to the service desk to pass on to the exchange team. And then the exchange team goes off, and I thought, okay, right. And they waited for like another couple of days, then another couple of days, keep that in mind, I am not joking, couple of days. And then it comes back into my queue, and I just got a repeat note saying, please refer to the exchange team notice, exchange team's message. I looking down and say, no, wait a minute, that's the same note that I responded to. So, which was basically, please give us the information of the to and from person. Okay, so I typed in, okay, I did actually, please refer to my previous notes on the previous notes. But I also then put in the that was in the subjects, basically just saying, look at my previous notes, information's in there. But I thought, oh, what the heck? I mean, given the level of competence here with these people, I thought, what the heck? Just help them along a little bit by typing in the main body text. Okay, just to help you guide, I will also resend the information as well. Even though I sent it in my previous message, resend it here. The user, it's coming from this person, and it's going to that person, and then send it off to the service desk to do with whatever. Waited another couple of days. By now, an entire week has passed. I got it back into my own inbox with just the message saying, please refer to the previous message. And I'm like, what the heck are you talking about? What okay, let me look down through the notes. Top note said please refer to the previous message by the messaging team. Okay, but the next note said please refer to the messages from Stephen Wright, myself. Previous note from there was my note saying please refer to the previous message of the previous message from the messaging team, which is the reply from the message of the previous message from the messaging team. Down below until the messaging team note. What the flip is going on here? Please, someone help me out. I don't understand what the heck is your problem. This is going nowhere fast. So that sort of level of
dangerous game.
Yeah, sorry. That sort of level of incompetence. So I thought I'd try to say, okay, what are you guys on about? What are you guys talking about? Please, I have already stated what you need to do, so pass it through to the local support in the Indian help desk to put this on to the next level. And I was thinking, no, it was about going to my Super Saiyan mode at the moment. But Super Saiyan mode, I was thinking, oh my god! The level of incompetence here is over 9,000! Stop pissing me around. Why do you keep sending this message back to me? I've already told you. Look, this is who it's coming from. This is who it's going to. Now please pass this message on to the frigging local support in India. Not the messaging team, not back to me in my local support. Don't pass it on to my manager. Don't pass it on to the end user himself, because I'm sure he's fed up of receiving all the notes that you're getting here. Pass it on to the friggin' Indian help desk local support team. I was even starting to type out. I actually typed this part out in slow capital letters, as if I was talking to a child. Please pass to Indian support team. It is from this person. It's going to this person. It needs the local. It needs the from person to rewrite their customer data. Sorry, their information. The global address list just needs to be reset on their system. And then I spent like half an hour slowly typing this out, getting it just right so that even a child could understand. And then our remedy system crashed, and I lost a lot of it. And at this point, my head basically just exploded. I was thinking, I was crying. I was just so messed up. And I was thinking, this is just so bloody annoying. Friggle. Let's see if I can set those grenades on fire. Can I set grenades on fire? Guess not. But yeah, right. Like I said, end of the day, and I'm pretty much calmed down now. As he says that he pulled the pin out for a grenade and... Whee! Boink. Got you. Yeah, sorry. Okay, right. Calm down. Calm. And another thing. Oh, tell me what, there's another thing that I wanted to complain about what we did, just to show another sort of level that we deal with, is that at one point they kind of reset my email. Now, there's two general email systems that we get. One of the email systems is based through Microsoft Exchange server, and we receive it through Outlook, which is a basic standard setup that most companies have. But there's this other cloud-based email system that we start using that we don't really have any official, we're not really allowed to use, because it's against company policy to use third-party email-based systems. But they try to move me over onto the new email system, what we're not officially allowed to use. and I put a note. I was opening up my emails. Wasn't actually told beforehand, but I was opening up my emails and I was told, sorry, you can't get access to this anymore. My emails has been corrupted. It doesn't work. You can't use email. So I was on Link Communicator to try and send a message to the messaging team to say, look, you guys, you try and reset my emails to the web-based email system, the cloud-based email system again. You can't have that. Now, at the moment, I'm without emails. I can't get any situation. I can't get my messages. I can't deal with the calls because my email system's down. So please, can you help it out? Okay. So this was on Link Communicator, and guess what the response was? The response was, can you email me a picture of the error message, please? Sorry, so just imagine what you think about it like. Can you email me a picture of your email error message? I just stood there, well, sat there, stunned that he actually said this. I think it was a full minute or so before I just replied with one single word. No. I think he kind of realised what was going on and said, oh yeah, right, I just told you I've got a problem with my emails and you asked me to send me a picture of it via email. Yeah, right, nonce. Oh dear. But you gotta laugh, you have fun with these sort of things. Yeah, you can't. No, you can't set fires to grenades, but you can. Actually, I wonder if you can. Let's put that there. Yep, you can shoot them. Right, okay, rant over, rant done. I feel much calmer now. Right, on to the roundup from oh, I've kind of forgot what I did, yeah. On to the roundup for Hackstock. Yes, if any of you guys went there over the weekend, we had a lot of fun. It was an awesome event, and for all those of you that showed up, thank you. I'm glad that you did it, and you probably had a great time too. Just to let you know what we eventually had. I mean, we had, as I said, we had the Oculus Rift, the Vive set up. We had a creator that developed who developed an psychedelic exploration trip on the Oculus, or was it the Vive? I think it was on the Rift, or the Vive. I mean the Vive, or the same thing. An psychedelic exploration on the Vive called what is it called? Drama. Well, it's like Fantasia, Osmasia, or something. I can't remember these weird names, but that was kind of cool. They also had in there a body scanner. Oh, when I say body, I mean from the waist up. You sat down on a chair, and they scanned you with this weird camera that took your entire image, colour and all, and then projected it into the computer. And they had a 3D printer that could start printing that out. And what model was, yeah, I'd say about yay big actually. That sort of size, yay big, of like a head down to waist. And they did like full colour version of it, and it was really quite cool. We had, from our 48-hour film challenge, we had several people that came in and did some 360 films from our 48-hour film challenge, and we put them up on a Samsung Gear to have a little look at, so that people could watch some of the films that we did. That got a bit of a hit, which was quite cool. Unfortunately, no porn this year. I mean, yeah, we did have a 360 porn video last year that seemed to get quite a big success, but we didn't have that this year, unfortunately. Yeah. What else do we have? I'll come to the PSVR in a moment. Oh yeah, we had the talkie-okie, so we had like a nice big round table that was constantly being live streamed as everyone was talking about all sorts of things from science fiction, fan favourites, to politics, or anything sci-fi related, or based on VR, and that was live streamed. What else do we have? Had a few. We had a couple of weird special guests. There was one special guest that came around on a Segway with an iPad on top of it, and he was controlling it from, I think, Los Angeles, which I thought was kind of cool to see a person running around on a Segway, but wasn't actually here in London, was over there in Los Angeles. I mean, that was kind of cool. And the drones, man, I love the drones. They were cool too. I mean, we had a guy that have a VR headset on, and he was controlling these little drones that was, say, about that big actually. I think everything we're doing are about that big. They can fit into the palm of your hands, these drones, and they were flying around, and had to be careful because they were kind of like flies. Just thinking, will these be like the flies of the future, when they like start buzzing around your ear, and you can swat them because the sort of vibrates the air. You hear like this buzz near your ear as one of the drones will start flying near you, and they managed to pilot them quite masterfully around the arena through people's legs. And actually, now I come to say that does sound a little bit iffy, considering we had a half-naked woman there that had pythons wrapped around her. But yeah, that was quite cool. Yeah, we had snakes in the event as well. That was fun. And finally, last but not least, was like the stalls that I was currently working on, which was the PSVR stall. And the PSVR stall was set up by me, but the program that we was using was Very VR, and the creator Mike was on there as well. Mick. I really should get these names right. Let me quickly just grab the names. I've got it noted down here. No, not that one. That one. Okay. The name of Very VR. Sure. Where is it? Martin Mick. First, originally I called him David or Danny to his face. I'll get that was embarrassing. No, it's Martin Percy, the creator of Very VR, was there showing off his program. We had like 3 animals that we was like interacting with, such as there was a lion that came in and bit your head off, and there was an elephant that kind of towered over you, and we had a giraffe on there as well. Just a few other things that I was kind of thinking of bringing out. I'm not going to say too much because I'm on a bit of an embargo with that, so I can't say too much about the stuff that I was showing there. But as I said, that was fun. I got quite a few. I got quite a few interviews with a couple of the creators and directors. And yeah, so over the week I'm going to be creating a couple of 360 videos. Now the first 360 video I did put up over the weekend, which was the intro to Hackstock. So if you see that video, make sure that you watch it on your PSVR or any other VR headset of choice. I tried it on the iPhone Google Cardboard, but it didn't come out so well. However, the one on when I try it on my PSVR, it works awesome. I love it. I did have a little bit of a resolution problem when I did the time lapse. So the time lapse kind of did half screen rather than or 180 rather than full 360, but it will fade in from 360 to 180 and then back to 360 again when I go back to the normal clips. Originally I thought, I mean, I'd finished that clip at like 1 AM in the morning, but I thought I finished it at 1 AM and then uploaded it instantly, and when I saw it on my PSVR, I thought, no, too late to change it now. But it kind of worked. I mean, when you're like watching the time lapse as it's speeding round through you, you don't want to worry about if you're missing something behind you. It's kind of all there in a 180 field of view. Now I think actually I'm not too sure what the view length is here. Is that like 45 degrees from there to there? But so you did have to look around a little bit, and when it kind of slowed down to get back to normal speed, it went to full 360 again. So that was kind of cool. But I think for the yeah, over this week I'm going to be working on getting those documentaries out. Interviews. Getting those interviews sorted out on another video. 3 interviews onto a separate 360 video, which I will upload next week. But this week I'm going to finish up with basically doing some reviews on some games. The Eve Valkyrie, like I said, update review I'm going to do this week. I'm also going to do not too sure what else it is that we've got, but don't forget I'll still do my standard update on Friday. This would have been like an update on Friday, but I was still so fuming from the events this morning, I just had to like rant it out and just go just to get it off my system. And if you've been watching this, thanks very much for letting me rant to you guys. And if you don't, sorry if I've lost your subscription, but I apologise. Well, I would. Oh, chill. Chill. Yeah. Next week, I think. Am I right in saying? Let me just check the calendar. Next week is. Oh yes, we've got the 15th and 16th coming up next week. And what's so special about the 16th? Farpoint. So we're very much looking towards the unboxing of Farpoint. So if I get, because I heard that there have been some problems with people getting their Farpoint merchandise on time, but if it works fine and I do get it, next week you will be seeing me doing an unbox of the Farpoint gun when I get it from Amazon, as well as doing about an hour or so playthrough as me like running around and playing with the gun, and I'm gonna think that's kind of cool. That's cool. Yes. Anything else? Documentaries? Oh, I think that's basically it now. So thanks again for letting me ramble on. At least I got that off my chest. And yes, sorry, I'll bring you the review of Eve Valkyrie tomorrow. Yeah, it was one of those I wanted to do for ages but never got round to, unfortunately, because there are so many other better games out there, I think. Or not, but yeah, I never liked. I tried Eve Valkyrie once, and I wasn't the style that I like. No, it wasn't. I wasn't good. I was dominating, but when it comes to internet games, I prefer solo games. I prefer single player games. I don't really like these meat grinder style games. You just throw yourself in an arena, kill as many as people as possible to level up, and then rinse and repeat. Just kill many people as possible, level up, kill many people as possible, level up, and so on. I just find that sort of boring, and the solo play event of Eve Valkyrie was kind of lacking for me personally. So I never actually got round to reviewing it. But I did want to I did want to review it, but I found there was other things that I found more interesting. However, I heard that there has been an update for it recently, and I'm looking forward to seeing what that update is going to be like. And I should do that tomorrow. Yes, I'll kind of finish destroying my room. Oh, let's get my gun. I think I see a couple of glasses that I haven't destroyed yet. Okay, that's where it's done. These crystals, they don't break, do they? That one broke. What's this? Better. I jizzed in my filler. Commentaries. Okay, sorry, yeah, fun flowing up my office round here, my virtual office. So yeah, fine. I hope you've enjoyed listening to me rant as much as I've enjoyed ranting to you guys. Thanks very much for listening. Please like and subscribe, have fun, and always don't forget to check out my book at www.dualmage.com. Have fun, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. There's a problem with these. I can't actually just... No. Where is it? Is that it? Where's the effing button? Oh. No, that's not it. Ah, here we go. Well, see you guys later. Bye.